What up, y'all? And welcome back to the channel, Dap Universal. I'm Dap Soap, coming back at you with another pick a card reading. And yes, today we getting all up in their business. Yep, just in their business. Today's topic is, what do they do when they think no one's looking, or what do they do behind your back? Now, this isn't inherently like, say, just going after, like, say, the negative energy, or like what this, are they sneaking doing something? No, it's leaving it quite open. What do they think? What do they do, or how are they when they are just in their own energy, alone, away from you, without that mask on? And everyone wears a mask, right? So it's exploring, like, maybe your person's shadow side. Okay, so you just think of a person. It could be romantic or platonic. I don't know where we're going, but just gonna do it. Okay, we're gonna do it. Do it. But before we do it, I do want you to take some time to pick out your pile. So there's gonna be 3 piles today. You're gonna pick between these 3 images, pile number 1, 2, and 3, and you can pause the video if you need to. So you can kind of like take your time with it. Use your third eye. You just pick one, and then once you figure out which image you are drawn to, look in the description box or in the pinned comment, and you will see the timestamp to your reading. Yep, and remember, this is a general reading on YouTube, so some things may resonate, some things may not. Take what resonates as a message for you, and what doesn't, just don't even try to apply it. It may be a message from someone else. If it does hit for you, go ahead and like the video for me. Tell me that it resonated with you in the comments. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Help us grow our little community. And I do want to say thank y'all so much for booking readings and sending donations. People have been sending donations, and I do appreciate it. I leave the Cash App in the description, in the pinned comment, so people can do that if they want to. Don't have to. This is my full-time job, readings for people. It's what I do. It's my passion, but I'm not going to bore you to death. Go ahead and pick out your piles, and I'll see you at your reading. Bye for now. What up, pile number 1? Welcome to your reading on what do they do behind your back. And when I say that, I don't necessarily mean what evil, horrible things this person's doing. No, not like that. Just like maybe what's their shadow self like? What do they do when they think no one's paying attention? Right? What are they like in their own energy? So this way you can kind of see like if they're being honest or truthful or like genuine. But off the bat, you may be dealing with somebody who could be like a Gemini or Aquarius, maybe even a Capricorn. I see Saturn energy. The 3 of spades, that is Saturn in Libra. This person actually learns, they learn by going through a lot of hard things. So they may, that could translate to someone being kind of victimizing, or just somebody who seems to just always have something going on in their life that's trying or something like that. It's like they're always going through, like, say, some kind of hard lesson or some kind of hard situation, but they feel like on a soul level they learn the best that way. It's like they're hard-headed. I feel like the main energy here with the luck card, which says jackpot, fortune, and reward, and this memory card, they're always reminiscing about the past. They're always thinking about how things used to be before, say, some situation. Like I think they idealize the past a lot as well. So like if this was like an ex or something like that, this would be a person who forgot how messed up the relationship was, or how toxic the relationship was, and they generally just kind of like idealize the past. It could also be a friend that does that too. I'm not necessarily keeping it romantic. It's like however it resonates with you is fine. Envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. This person, they may not be like outwardly jealous, or like they don't think they are. If they're not self-aware, they could come across as like, really obvious to everyone else, but not to themselves. I feel like this person not so much is a jealous-hearted person, but they feel like everyone has it easier than them. They feel like everybody has it easier than them. It's like, yeah, I could have finished school too if like I would have had parents that let me, not have to work in college, or like it's yada yada yada. Or I could have done this and that too if I could have had someone help me buy a car. Or it's like they look at the blessings that other people have, and they act like it's contributing to like the the lack that they have instead of just being happy for people. So what does pile number one person do when they think no one's looking? What do they do behind your back? All right, we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse. The Nine of Swords. This person has pity parties for themselves. They literally have pity parties for themselves. The Five of Pentacles in reverse. This is like the energy of like, I don't think they, I think they know like their mindset is what kind of causes them to have lack or like to be always me. But they like the pity though. They like when someone feels sorry for them, or they like when someone gives them a pep talk, or just they like the attention that it gives them, because the Nine of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse is like they do actually legitimately probably have like some kind of anxiety situation going on, or like some kind of depression, but they don't really uplift themselves or do anything to try to get out of that. They may not even like go to counseling. They may not, if they may not want to take medication, or they may not want to do anything to fix it, because it's become so normalized to them that I feel like they literally just wallow in it because it gives them some kind of sympathy. It's normal to them now, and I feel like it's easier than actually doing anything, because I feel like they have a fear about it too. Like, if what if I'm to go out into the world and try my damnedest? It's like, and what if I fail? Then I was right. It's much easier just to kind of like give up without even trying. But at the same time, that may be okay if they didn't take out other people's accomplishment and use it as a weapon to say, well, this is what, see, everything always happens for them. And it's like, Jesus, grow up. So this person, like, so say you uplift this person, or you give this person a pep talk, or you help this person, give them a great idea to get out of this situation. What do? They're gonna let it go into one ear and out the other, because they're not trying to fix their issue. This could be like an energy vampire situation where, like, I don't think energy vampires know that they're energy vampires. They just know that your energy makes them feel good. They like the attention, and they just kind of use it as a way to cope. Yeah, the Knight of Wands in reverse. This is just like somebody who they come across as like a lot more helpless than they really are. So if someone's like almost like depending on you, you need to kind of cut that off, or you need to kind of like have some boundaries, because this person doesn't have any. They have no boundaries, and they're basically just using you for your energy. I don't think they're literally taking anything from you or like using you for your resources per se, but they do take time away from you. The Tower and Burst, and if you notice, they never ever quite just hit rock fucking bottom. It's like they always have something to just kind of like save them out of nowhere. It's because they know what they're doing. It's like they know what they need to do to not put themselves in a horrible situation. They know what to do. They just want you to kind of pamper them through it. They want other people to kind of like hold their hand through it, when people ain't got time for that. It's like, it's funny that like something always seems to work out for you when you need it to, but like you're stressing me out at the same time trying to get what you know, it's that energy. I don't know if this resonates with anybody, but that's the message. Yeah, the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords, with the Nine of Swords and the Page of Swords, I think they also kind of like they guilt trip people. They guilt trip people. It's like, you're not the only person. So it's like, I think they have like a list of people that they go down, and like they'll be saying the same thing, sending the same like text message to different people, talking about the same thing. Whether you help them or not, it's like they feed off the attention, not the actual resource, or not the actual person itself. They like the attention. So it's like, if you think that you're this person's only like line of communication, their only source of like help, they got you fooled, because like they have multiple people that they pull this shit on, and everyone thinks they're just out there fending for themselves. It's a very specific message. It doesn't feel romantic, but it does feel like somebody needed to hear that, like as a wake-up call to kind of like, you know, snap out of it. Don't let these people trick you into giving them all of your energy to the point where like you don't have anything left for yourself, or you get distracted from your own goals. The best lesson you can teach somebody sometimes is how to fend for themselves. Remember that, and remember this: if you got spirit, what spirit got you? Blessings, all we do. Bye. That's it. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel or something. Bye. What up, pal number 2? Welcome to your reading on what do they do behind your back when you ain't looking. What kind of person are they like when they think nobody's looking? So pile 2 seems to be like a pretty decent pile. Like, I mean, I think this person is quite genuine. I was looking at the numbers. You have the 9 of hearts. You have this gift card, which is 36, which is 6 plus 3, which is 9. And you also have this 72 card, which is 7 plus 2 is 9. So that's 999. This is a humanitarian. This is a wise person, an old soul. They could be life path number 9. They could also be a Virgo or a Pisces type of energy. I think they're very, they may be kind of, I feel like this person is very friendly, or they have like maybe like people like them, but at the same time, they may not be very outgoing, or they may not be, maybe introverted. Like they could, there's something kind of hard to reach about them. But with the gift and the friendship card, I feel like this person is always normally going out their way to kind of help somebody. So it's like, if you wonder if this person is like kind of fake, or if you wonder if this person is like genuine or whatever, it's like they are. I would like to say that this person is really genuine. How they act when you aren't around is pretty much how they act in general. Like I feel like the things they say about you when you're not around are good things. This person is a nice person. I wouldn't say nice person. They're a kind person. Nice is kind of fake, but kind is different. Difference between kindness and niceness is like a polite thing that your parents teach you to do, so you don't offend anybody. Kindness, like genuine kindness, is when you're acting from a place of like everyone's well-being, right? So I think this is a kind person. Also very wise. I feel like they give advice in some kind of way. Like a coach or like a mentor or an advisor, spiritual advisor, anything like that. We have fixed moon, hold your vision. And we have worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. Definitely could be Virgo vibes, but this is a person that that's learning to kind of like get out of their own way, like in their own head. I think this is a very mental person. Like they may be somebody who just can see things from a bigger perspective or greater perspective. Therefore, they may tend to sometimes veer on the negative side of it, meaning that they tend to over worry or overthink things, which can make them kind of awkward sometimes. So what does pile number 2 do when they think they're not? Other people aren't looking or behind your back. Come on, cards. Also, this person is like very generous, by the way, or they have like some really strong, they have a really strong need to want to give to people or show up for them. Like the 9 of hearts is like Jupiter in Pisces, which is where Jupiter is ruled. It's like its traditional ruler. So I found like they find luck when they are being those humanitarian people, those people who kind of serve and that kind of thing. And I feel like it brings them luck. People may really like want to back this person up, or people like may really like this person. It can cause them not to have like very good, strong boundaries though. They may overstep or like or push their own ideas or what they think is right on the people sometimes, and it may come across a little self-righteous. All right, so we have the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, they kind of spend money. They kind of spend too much money, or they're bad with money. So if they like borrow money from people, or like if they borrow money from you or something like that, it's because they're bad with their money, and they ain't figured that one out yet. This person could also be very intuitive. They can see through the bullshit. They can definitely be like a tarot reader or someone who gets tarot readings or something like that. They seem to kind of like read people or analyze people in their free time. Like literally, I feel like they love to try to understand people. There may be someone who likes true crime or something like that too. They love to kind of understand how people tick. And we have the Seven of Pentacles. This person is also waiting on something. So in another context, I can see this person is like, if this is a romantic interest, this person may be waiting on you to make a move or something like that. Or waiting on, like, say, the right moment to, like, kind of make their intentions known, because I see the Nine of Hearts is like the wish card. And Seven of Pentacles is about being patient, you know, not rushing. They can also be kind of standoffish or pull back their energy with the Four of Pentacles in reverse, like not really letting you in on what's going on because they think too much. Yeah, I see the Two of Pentacles in reverse. For some of y'all, this person may be like just preoccupied with other things, or like just bad at like managing like their time, or like maybe just not good at change. Like, say if y'all started as friends or something like that, they would have a hard time like changing into like a different role. And they have to be on like pretty much their own terms. Like, you can't rush this person into doing shit. They'll just like take even more time. Yeah, the Six of Wands. This may be a really popular person. A person who aspires to be like in the spotlight, or like known for something. Like, they may be say on YouTube, or they may be an actor or a singer or something like that. They may really want to be well known for something, like like perform. Could be a Leo. Could be a Leo. So I feel like this person, this is the type of person who like spends time, like no matter how old they are, dancing in their underwear or something like that. Like putting on a full-on performance in their living room by themselves. Would freak out if anybody saw it. And the Lovers in reverse, I feel like they run away from love, or they run away from romantic situations because they think they're not good at it. They may have like a lot of karma surrounding, like, say, their love life, to the point where like they feel like maybe it's not for them or something like that. They want it though. They really do want it, but they feel like maybe they're not ready. Maybe they don't have enough. Maybe they feel like they're not healed enough or something like that. I think they've been trying to really do that healing. I feel like they've gotten some confidence in themselves and like what they do, like how they present themselves to the world, but just not in terms of relationships. Like, they've been having to move on from something like kind of heartbreaking. So it's like, I feel like they kind of maybe distract themselves through like their art or their craft, or like maybe friendships and giving to like in a platonic way, in order to kind of like fill that hole, or fill that void of having to feel like they're missing out on something in terms of like love. So they give that love to like their friends, their family, that kind of thing. So I feel like this is just a decent person. Like, I don't think there's anything shady going on with this connection or with this person. Just saying, what you see is what you get. Sound off in the comments. Let me know if this resonated with you. Sound off in the comments if you think this is actually you and not the person you was thinking about. But until next time, guys, that's all I got for you. Like the video if you can. And remember, always, if you got spirit, what spirit got you? Blessings in all we do. Bye. What up, pile number 3? If you chose pile number 3, welcome to your reading on what do they do behind your back, or what do they do when they think no one is looking? Off the bat, though, you could be actually dealing with a Sagittarius, or someone with their moon in Sagittarius. I can see that. A Cancer, maybe, life path number 9. Scorpio energy, but heavy on the Sagittarius. I feel like this is a person that kind of likes drama. They kind of like to have, they like excitement. They don't like to sit still. They like having a cause or something to fight for. Like they could be an Aries or an Aries moon. That kind of gives me that vibe. But it's like this person seems to like also have like some kind of demon. The disturbance card comes up. It says obscure, irritation, and supernatural. That's literally a demon on this person's back, like a attachment. Like, it could be like, say, an addiction, or like, say, just depression. It's something that feeds off of them and makes them crave like this, crave this energy of like, it's more than just excitement. It's more like drama, or like, say, disturbance. Like they like the noise. They like when people pop off. They like when things are in chaos. They thrive off of that. They feed off of that. This person's life may be like in shambles all the time, or they may be always in conflict with somebody, or always in a fight with somebody, or always going off and cussing somebody out. It's like that. They always feel like someone's out to get them, but like they normally like set the stage for that. This is a messy ass person. This is a messy ass person. Just let you know, they messy as fuck. Okay, they is. They messy. They messy. The Two of Swords, and they don't want to see the truth that's right in front of them. They rather create the truth for themselves, meaning like a lot of times they try to blind themselves and blind others to like maybe the root cause to of why they're going through issues, and it's never them, by the way. It's never them. Could be dealing with a Libra. Five of Wands. This is literally the card of chaos. We don't know if these people are like helping each other or fighting each other or competing against each other, like fucking each other. I don't know what they're doing, and they don't either. This is like that energy of like just chaos. And this person could also be overly competitive. Like, say they may, like, if they see somebody with something they didn't even know they wanted, they'll try to compete with them, or like it's like trying to keep up with them for no reason, just because it makes them feel validated. It's like a jealous ass energy sometimes. And we have the Hierophant. But at the same time, this person wants to act like they're like self-righteous, or like have more morals or something like that than they really do. They may actually be very smart people, but they may like use their knowledge like as a weapon. We have Denial. I acknowledge my fear, but replace it with the insight of awareness. Yeah, this person is kind of delusional. And they don't, it's like, and they are like to the point where if you prove them wrong, it doesn't even matter. It's like they still won't believe it. Number 81, leadership. They always got to be first. They always got to be in control of something. This person is somebody who may not have had like a lot of control as a child or something like that. They may have had an overbearing parent, that kind of situation. And now as adults, they kind of like get on everybody's fucking nerves. This could also be like a narcissistic type of energy as well. The Magician, they actually could be into spirituality, but they use it for negative reasons. This is the person who's like maybe even a covert narcissist, a person who's like, I'm a healer, I'm a this and that, but they really only do it for like the attention or the clout, or just to have some kind of like power over other people. So this is like not a scammer. They really do have actual like intuition and gifts, but spirituality doesn't mean good people. You can be spiritual and like worship demons. You know, it's like this person could use spirituality as a weapon. I think they weaponize everything, but like, I feel like they could actually literally do magic over people. Like when they're alone, they may actually like look up curses or like hexes and stuff like that. Or they may be the type to always be trying to make like stuff like war water, or like things to kind of like combat other people that they think are coming after them. They may do a lot of like what are they called? Banishing rituals or something like that, or like that kind of thing, or putting salt and things in like a jar and putting it in a freezer and freeze them out. It's like they do a lot of combative type of magic if they were to be doing that, and that's just for some people. I don't think they do a lot of hexes, but who knows. The Wheel of Fortune comes up as well. They also they like to brag. They could definitely be a Sagittarius or a Taurus. Also see Leo, but they like to brag, or like portray themselves as like so blessed, so lucky, when really like they manipulate people out of like their situations, or into helping them, or they just lie about it. The Emperor, Aries energy. This person also may have an imbalance of like masculine energy, like just needing to control or dominate people. And it actually isolates them and makes them feel pretty lonely. They may not have a lot of people that actually like them. Like say if this is a boss or something like that, or like someone who is like a manager somewhere, or like in like a leadership role or position, people don't like them. They pretend to like them because they have to get through the day, but people don't like them and they know people don't like them. But it's not enough to make them change. They just go home and try to cast hexes on them or some shit. They don't seem to victimize themselves so much, but they do. They do like confrontation, or they do like collecting adversaries or whatever, like making enemies out of people. It's like they just do that. It's like something disturbed about this person for real. Six of Wands. That came up in pile number 2, I think. Yeah, this person just likes attention as well. They like being the center of attention. They like being praised, even if it's false praise. This person they concoct things and like set things up to make themselves look good all the time. They sit there and tell themselves fake stories until they believe it them damn selves. They exaggerate every single thing. I would not trust anything this person says, like almost at all. Temperance in reverse, the Nine of Swords. This person lives in a fantasy world, man. They may drink a lot or smoke a lot too. They may be under like the influence of some kind of substance, or like maybe they don't take their medication if they should be taking medication. Temperance in reverse is like that energy of like an imbalance. And the Nine of Swords is like insomnia. They could be like, they could be somebody who's not very mentally well. Also gives me Sagittarius energy again, or Gemini energy. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse. This person never looks at other people in the way of like, what can they do for them? They always look at the situation as to like, well, what can you do for me? And that's a selfish ass person. If there's nothing, then they're not going to help. They're not going to be interested. They only are interested in people who they think can benefit them. And that's it. That's what I got for you. Sound off in the comments. Let me know if this resonated, if it hit. And always remember this after you like the video and subscribe to the channel and stuff, of course. If you got spirit, what spirit got you? Blessings in all we do. Bye.